To alert you first, this is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're starting off with a look at Albert Lea around 6:16 in the morning. What I really wanted to show is how low the clouds were laying today. We dealt with quite a bit of fog during the morning commute. But as we go through the time lapse here, we can see once that sunshine came out, we actually had a burst of more fog, but a lot of it burned off as the temperatures began to rise. And now we've been seeing more of a mix of sun and clouds when it comes to Albert Lea. Once again, kind of these nice puffy clouds indicating that we still have moisture out and about. Dew points are still relatively high, but a lot more comfortable than where we started off the work week. Sitting at about a 68-degree dew point in Albert Lea, 75 degrees is the temperature, 81 in Mason City, so we have made it into the 80s there, 67-degree dew point, and not much further from that, Rochester 76 with a 66-degree dew point. Most of us will be staying in the low to upper 60s here. I put 65 to 70 because we're still seeing a few 70s on there, which basically means some of us will be humid, some of us muggy, and some still feeling a little bit like the tropics, but certainly a lot better than where this week began. So I think it's a great day to get out and about, do some of the things that we were unable to do earlier this week, pickleball included. I've got green balls, green means good to go here for the midday, afternoon, and even into the evening with some great temperatures. Once again, grab the water bottle, make sure you stay hydrated no matter what you're doing outside. That you will certainly need. You're gonna be sweating a little bit more than usual with these higher dew points. Moving over to satellite and radar, and it is picking up on a little bit thicker cloud cover further to the north. We're still seeing our fair share of the mixture of sun and clouds through our area. It's not picking up quite on some of those smaller clouds. So I'm not too concerned about this Wednesday. The rest of today should be easy going, pretty good. So my focus does start to focus on what's coming next, and that is going to be this developing system here. A warm front is going to be followed by a cold front. Basically means that our severe weather risk comes back as we head into our Thursday afternoon and evening. But after that, once the cold front goes through, the drier, cooler end to the week comes our way. Let's see if we can time out some of this rain for our Thursday coming up. This is around 5 p.m. today. If anything, we'll start to see the clouds dissipate. Not much of them to worry about tonight. Heading into our Thursday morning, we may get a little bit of fog once again, but overall just clouds moving through, maybe a few sprinkles here or there. It's not until we get into the late afternoon, early evening, and the evening that I start to be a little more concerned. You can see some of that activity further to the west. This is around 9 p.m. A lot of it conglomerates. It starts to come our way, and this is when we start to see that chance for severity. All of us now under a level 2 of 5 risk for severe development, and all forms of severe weather will be possible. One thing to also note is there could be quite a bit of rain packed in here. As I mentioned, we got a lot of moisture floating around in the atmosphere. Some of us could make it over an inch of rainfall in those areas in purple. And yes, these numbers will change, but it's a good indication that rain is on the way as we head through our Thursday into our early morning Friday. We can also see it here on the 7-day forecast. But once all of that moves out, a beautiful weekend ahead. We've got a 10-degree shift between Saturday and Sunday. That's going to be something we feel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to head to the State Fair this weekend too. And yeah, it looks like Saturday is going to be a really nice day for that.
I think it's going to be perfect.
All right. Thanks, Sarah.